hip hop.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Will with Exposing the IWC, and today we're going to be talking about last night, which was Monday Night Raw Day 1. We're going to be talking about what happened on Raw and how the internet reacted to it, like always. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. So I wanted to start with Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax, which for me was the match of the night. I want to toot my own horn for a second. I told you guys that Nia Jax was doing her best work. She's showing up, she's showing out, and she is having her best run, I believe. Her in-ring has been good. Her promos have been solid. She is performing in a way that I think shows her worth, and it makes sense as to why they brought her in, because she brings a presence, she brings a physicality, she brings something different to the division, and I think she's been great. Now, Nia Jax beat Becky Lynch. She beat her clean. And for the most part, the people who reacted to it that I saw, they agreed with the decision. They liked the fact that Nia got the win there, and I also did. But I did see there were some people who were confused. They didn't understand why Nia Jax won. Why did she beat her clean? What's going on here? These people are always very interesting, right? Because these are the same people who will complain about the state of the division. They'll say, hey, why aren't they building up any of these women? Why is the Zoe Starks, the Shayna Baszlers, the Ivy Niles, why are they not being built up to be strong enough to take on a Rhea Ripley? They're not building up any of these women. Well, guess what? That's what they're doing with Nia Jax. They're building Nia Jax up to be a force in the division so Rhea Ripley can take her down later. Okay, this is what you wanted. You wanted somebody to be built up, to be strong enough to take on a Rhea Ripley. This is what you get. In order to do that, you have to have that person go on a run. Think about who Nia Jax has beaten. She beat Raquel Rodriguez clean. She beat Zoe Stark. And now she has beaten Becky Lynch. So what does that do for Nia Jax? Well, there's this PLE called Elimination Chamber. And Rhea Ripley needs an opponent because guess what? Spoiler alert, she's going to have a match on that card. Now you've built up Nia Jax to be someone who can compete with her that Rhea can now conquer on the biggest stage in her homeland. Both of these women were born in Australia. There's a PLE in Australia. Is it coming together? We're going to get Nia Jax versus Rhea Ripley in Elimination Chamber. So you had to build up Nia so Rhea Ripley has somebody to take down at that PLE. Now, the dynamic for a stadium is great now, right? You have someone like Rhea who the crowd wants to cheer, and you have someone like Nia Jax that the crowd wants to boo. It's a perfect situation for a big crowning moment for Rhea Ripley in her home country. So that's why you build up Nia. That's why you get her this win. Okay, so now let's talk about it from Becky Lynch's perspective, right? Now you have Becky Lynch, the ultimate storyteller.
Becky, what's next after a loss like this?
Well, it can only be uphill from here.
I want to say something about Becky Lynch real quick. Becky Lynch is not the most athletic individual. She's not the most explosive person in the ring, right? But she's such a great storyteller. She always tells a compelling story. She always gets the job done in that regard. She'll sell you a ticket. Becky Lynch will always sell you a ticket, and I appreciate that. She is going to do wonders with this, right? So now she's lost. She lost clean. Now she's on the bottom. She now has to work her way up. Becky Lynch with the underdog role is going to be perfect. She's going to kill that story. She now has somewhere to go. She has something to work toward. Had Becky Lynch beaten Nia Jax, what does she have? Nothing. Now you just have to wait. There would be no story had she already beaten Nia. Now the ultimate storyteller has something to work with, and she's going to do great with it. I'm telling you. Becky Lynch is going to have that underdog role, trying to build herself back up to face a Nia or Rhea Ripley down the line. And I think she's going to do that. She's going to kill it. Becky Lynch is going to face Rhea Ripley. That is I am almost 99.9% sure we're going to get Rhea versus Becky Lynch at Mania, okay? So Becky Lynch has to win the Royal Rumble, or she has to win the Elimination Chamber. If it were me, I'd be booking her to win the Elimination Chamber. So you have Rhea conquering Nia at the Elimination Chamber, and then you have Becky Lynch winning the Elimination Chamber, and then you have that face-off. And then after Becky wins the Elimination Chamber, or after that PLE is over, you can have Becky Lynch face Nia Jax again on the path to Rhea, and then she gets that win back, and then she has all the momentum heading towards WrestleMania. So that's what I would do. I love this direction for Becky. It was the right call, the right decision. I don't want to hear no complaining from anyone because honestly, this is what they should have done. Give Becky some adversity, make Nia a monster, and now you push forward into Mania season on the right path with both of these characters given a good creative direction. Perfect. So the way I'm looking at it right now, Rhea Ripley will definitely be defending at the Elimination Chamber PLE, which means Io will be defending at the Royal Rumble. They won't do both PLEs. Rhea won't do both PLEs and Io won't do both PLEs, okay? Rhea Ripley will defend in Australia. Io will defend at the Royal Rumble. I'm almost sure of it, okay? So they're setting it up for a big time match with Rhea and Nia. Becky Lynch will get her redemption. She'll go on her journey. She's gonna go from the bottom with this loss and work her way up. She's gonna kill it. I have all the faith in the world that they're gonna do a good job. Chef's kiss, good job, Triple H and creative. All right, so let's now talk about Rhea Ripley versus Ivy Nile. I thought the match was pretty good. It was better than I thought it would be. It's one of Rhea Ripley's better title defenses, which is a low bar considering the title defenses she had this reign. They haven't been that impressive, but I thought Ivy Nile did a really good job. There were a few rough moments, but overall it was good. I think the IWC weren't really complaining about this match. It did what it had to do. Rhea Ripley, she's not losing anytime soon. She's not really having any long feuds or interesting feuds. Rhea Ripley has a bunch of filler when it comes to her title reign. It's a bunch of filler. Ultimately, until we get to Mania season, which we are in now. Rhea Ripley will face Becky Lynch, and I cannot wait for that feud because for the love of God, they're not giving her anything interesting in terms of feuds or title reign. It's just not moving me. It's not compelling. We need to get to the good stuff. We need to get to Becky because Becky can sell you a ticket. Like I said, she can sell you a ticket. She will come up with a story to make you interested, to make you invested in it, and she'll have that underdog role against the monster Rhea Ripley. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm sick and tired of these little one-offs for Rhea Ripley. It's not working for me. Ivy Nile did a good job. She showed that she belonged. I'm over this run for Rhea Ripley right now. She needs to move on to the big feuds, the big storyline matches, like the Becky Lynch match, like the eventual Bianca Belair match. That's what I want to see. As far as this match, it was fine. It did what it needed to do. It gave Ivy Nile a spotlight. I think she performed well enough. So kudos to her. I'm not complaining about it, but I'm ready to just move on to the good stuff when it comes to Rhea Ripley's title reign. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the like button and subscribe for more. Let me know in the comments what other topics you would like me to address. Later.
Kip up!